Hello all, this is Surly Tim from Surly Tim's Fun Bunker. Uh, as I've been going through some of my comics and stuff, just over the last couple of hours actually, I've been looking through some stuff. I found some of my giant size books, the giant size collectibles. Now this one was just a giant size limited collector's edition of Superman from National Periodical Publications. Came out in '74. Reprints 6 old stories. If I remember correctly, it's got maps in the middle, concept for Superman's future, some reprints of some old stuff, like the museum and all that kind of weird stuff. But yeah, I mean, kind of an interesting book. I've had this for a number of years. Actually, I bought a whole crap load of these when I was younger, when I was married to my first wife. There's one, Amazing World of Superman. It's got a giant fold-out map in the middle, of course, but I've never really looked at it. It's a giant picture of Krypton and all the different things. I've seen it in a couple other things too, but I mean it's got stuff about the syndicated stuff, Metropolis, Illinois. Nice pinup in the back. Information about the show and the movies and stuff, and really informative stuff. I mean, I remember getting this when I was involved with my first wife as well. 1973 is when that came out. I think I remember seeing ads for this in like old creepy and eerie magazines too. Now of course you get the Superman movie special with Christopher Reeves. Great pictures and that centerpiece is loose. But it's all took place during, of course, the first movie that came out. So, which is kind of cool. Which means that would have came out, I think, 77 or 79 or something. First edition Collector's Golden Mint series, Superman, which was just a giant reprint of the entire issue of Superman #1, including ads and all that kind of horse stuff. But I mean, it's Garcia Lopez and Dick Giordano piece in the back. And also Garcia Lopez. Big Garcia Lopez fan. I've always loved his artwork. That's actually, since I was collecting Superman since I was real little, that was kind of something that I always dug. And of course, the reprint of Action Comics #1, which is kind of cool because it's got all the other characters in it too. Zatara, Marco Polo, Scoop Scanlon, but it's got all that kind of stuff on it. It's got the ads and all that. But they were those giant sized books that were just really hard to mess with. Now this one's not in great condition, but I'm actually thinking about taking it with me because Neil Adams is going to be at Mid-Ohio this year. And like I said, it's in horrible condition. It's been ripped to shreds. But the Versus Muhammad Ali book is just phenomenal. That's some of the best artwork. I remember reading this stuff when I was a kid and just being amazed by it. Not because of the fact that I liked Muhammad Ali in any way, shape, or form, but just because I kind of dug the whole Neil Adams shtick. Because he's just a great artist. You know, it's got the nice big cover and all, but therein lies the Superman stuff. I actually gave my brother-in-law, I had one for Wiz Comics #1 because he's a huge fan of Shazam or Captain Marvel. But mine another one that I'm a really big fan of is I've always been a fan of Dick Tracy. And it's the only one that I've got, but it reprints a bunch of the old strips and stuff, and it's pretty cool. Came out 75, 76. Got a bunch of strips in it, and a little bit of information in the back. And I mean, I've got quite a bit of stuff on Dick Tracy, but of course nothing like this. And then we got some updated stuff, some stuff from the 90s. Big Guy and Rusty the Boy Robot, 1 and 2. It's got the Frank Miller and Jeff Darrow stuff. I mean, just, I really don't need to go in about how awesome this was, just because it just blew me away. It was such great stuff. And of course, they're not in great condition. I mean, these have been read and thumbed through and bent up and thrown around so long. But, and the last large one I've got was the Alex Ross, Paul Dini, Liberty and Justice from the JLA. Came out in the 90s, I believe, as well. But I mean, it's great artwork. I really don't remember much about the story, but one of these days, maybe I'll reread it. But yeah, but you just really can't beat that. That's just awesome. It's a great page. I think, if I remember correctly, it's got the coolest Aquaman picture in it too that I've ever seen. Yeah, right there. Because I mean, what can you really do with Aquaman? I don't care what they're doing with the new 52. Because every time they start Aquaman up, he becomes something awesome for about 2 days, and then he's gone again. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and chuck this one up for being done. Again, thanks a lot, guys, for watching. Really been enjoying you guys' programs. So I will talk to you guys later, and thanks for watching. Bye.